This is Christine. She's a 20-year-old Honda 650 NTV 650 Deauville. She's called Christine, and she's mine. Bought it as a complete and utter wreck. There's a video on YouTube of the rebuild. Well, the 3 videos on YouTube of the rebuild. It took that much. She's done 64,259 miles. And she's great. Did Land's End to John O'Groats. Oh no, didn't quite get the John O'Groats. Had to turn around mid-Scotland because I ran out of time for the trip, sadly. But it's all about the journey, and this girl didn't miss a beat. Absolutely didn't miss a beat. What do I like about her? I like it that she's got plenty of low-down torque. She's not a rocket ship, so I can't really get into trouble on her unless I'm being completely stupid, which doesn't happen very often, thankfully. You can upshift without using the clutch, smooth as anything. Change oil every 4,000 miles. So what's a Deauville like to own and ride? A Deauville is sedate is a good word. Reliable is an even better word. She rides nice, brakes are good. You know, you can overtake things when you need to. Okay, there's not bags of power there. It's only something like 50 odd horsepower. But I've got a friend of mine. I know a friend of mine who's had a couple of 3 Deauville's. He was a courier, bike courier, and we're talking the mid 250,000 miles of reliability. And I think the clutch started slipping at that point, and he sold it. Just testament, really, isn't it, to this V-twin engine. Started off life in, oh crikey, no, I need to get my facts right here. There was the NTV 600, there was the Bros 400, same sort of V-twin style, and they've sort of moulded the engine. Well, the engine's basically, it's agricultural, it's unchanged for sort of 20 odd years, and then they've bought the NC 750X. NC standing for new concept. You can either have it in scooter form. I'll be careful around here because there's horses normally about this time of day. You can either, it's the same engine and chassis and frame in the scooter, all the bike, road going bike versions with DCT. DCT is dual clutch transmission. I was really thinking about, I'm not going to say the word, but I was thinking about getting an NC 750X. But to be honest, what does it do that this thing doesn't do? Apart from you have to pull the clutch lever in when you stop. Okay, they do, I think the mileage, the MPG is good on the NC. Apparently they do sort of 80 plus miles per gallon. Whereas Christine here, she probably does something like, I don't know, 65 at a push. I've never really put pen to paper and worked it out, to be fair. I can do 100 miles, 190 miles on sort of 16 pounds worth of fuel. Now I don't know whether that's good or bad. fuel being about 135 a pint, a litre. Yeah, she is so comfortable. That's why I like her. Yeah, I bought her from this guy down near the south coast, and it looked like she'd been in the sea for 10 years. Corrosion was everywhere. I mean, everywhere. So took a little while to do, over a whole winter, and in the spring she emerged like a butterfly from a chrysalis out of my orange tent in the back garden, looking like a brand new, spanking new bike. I've done, that was 3 years ago, I've done, I don't know, roughly just about probably 20,000 miles on it now in those 3 years, which is quite a bit, but when you change the oil every 4,000 miles, these engines just go on and on and on, and you can't really over rev them. Why would you want to? You know, it's a V-twin 650 with not a lot of power, so no need. It's a commuter come tourer sort of thing. I would love to go touring again on her. I wouldn't think twice about it. I've had 2 up. I don't think I'd tour with 2 up, just because I need space for tent and sleeping bags and, you know, all the rest of it. The panniers are not as large as I'd like them to be, but they're quite sort of discreet in the styling of the bike, and you can get an awful lot of stuff in them. People moan that, you know, when you open the panniers up, they sort of open up like a clam vertically and all the stuff falls out everywhere. Disagree, really. You know, I camped for 9 days in and out of the panniers all the time. Well, I didn't camp in the panniers, obviously, you know what I'm saying. They were open every day, at least once every day. Especially when you're camping, you're in and out of them all the time, and nothing really fell out. Just got to pack it in there properly, and very fit for purpose. So yeah, of course I've got this super duper huge non-fango top box on the top, which came with the bike actually. Even that was ruined, and I've managed to, well, basically restore the thing. I found a site that could supply me a lock and key for it from Italy. I think that was the most expensive thing I did on it, 25 quid. Now it's got big brake lights built into it, a lot of LED strips that I've put in myself. It just gives you that extra, hey people, look, don't round into the back of me, I'm here. And they are pretty bright. Right mate, actually the speed limit's changed here mate, you can go up another 10 miles an hour if you really want to, before the lights change, because they're going to change back to green rather quickly. See ya. There you go. He's now stuck there because he's a dick. And we're away. I don't normally go through ambers, by the way, but when you're travelling at speed, it's okay to go through an amber if it's dangerous to stop. Anyway, not dwelling on that very much. Look at the state of these roads. She will tick over and ride around all day long. It takes what to take anything you can throw at her. I've ridden her all year round. I'm not a fair weather rider pussy. So this is the start of my Deauville Diaries. Subscribe if you want to. If you own a Deauville, ask any questions. I run a group on Facebook. I run a few groups on Facebook actually. One being BMG. That's Bimbler's motorcycle group. Great guys and girls on there all around the country. Got some friends that live abroad that are on there. Another bike group I run is also the Deauville NT 650 and 700V owners group UK. If you need any help or assistance, I carry I've got a few spare parts as well. If you need something, obviously I don't carry any fairing. That's like rocking horse teeth to get hold of. So yeah, join away if you want to. Subscribe, like I say, for updates and tours and stuff I'm doing, tinkering. You know, if your fuel pump's failing, or you problem with the rectifier, or you can't shut your panniers properly, or you want a different riding position, or whatever it is, you know, it's not running right, just contact me on either of those groups or via YouTube here. Just drop me a message and I will gladly assist. I love these bikes, absolutely love them. People call them the Deauville. Well, I have converted a Deauville into a not so Deauville. We'll do that on another video a bit later. I've created a work of art in that it's an army bike. It's all green, it's all drab olive. It's down to its bare bones. It's a custom job. It's got a Triumph Bonneville 750 rear end. Well, mud guard and lights and stuff. Gets attention everywhere it goes. I rode down to Southampton bike night a few years ago. Parked old Christine up here. People were sort of walking along, pointing, sort of sniggering as if to say, "What the hell's that doing here?" That is the dullest bike on the planet. So I decided to create something different. So I managed to get hold of a couple of donor bikes, and I locked myself in the shed for 4 months, and that's what emerged. But you will see that. So I will be MOTing it very, very soon. For the second time, I might add. I've been riding around on it for a year, done various bike shows. And she gets, he's Butch, he's a boy. He gets attention, good attention, everywhere he goes, honestly. Went up to the Hilltop Cafe on the way to Salisbury, just parked up all the other, you know, £15,000 Harleys and all the rest of it, and got bike of the night. I didn't expect a thing. Yeah, you know, but there you go. This makes a workaround, doesn't it? It's something that I build bikes. I don't go out and buy them. Specifically, you know, new off the forecourt. Right, I've got to go, kids. Catch you in a bit.